We're back out here at Adventure Subaru in Fayetteville. Today we're checking out the Forester Wilderness Edition. We've got Evan standing by to take us through this car. Thanks for having us out.
Yeah, thank you, Jason. Excited to introduce the Forester Wilderness.
Yeah, what can you tell us about it? Beautiful car, I love it.
It is a beautiful car. I'm a Forester guy myself, but the Wilderness Edition, you do get a few extras. Some people get it just for the aesthetics. You've got a little copper badging, of course your black wheels, and then we've got some adventure enthusiasts that get it because it's made for the wilderness, you know?
Absolutely, yeah. It's like you're ready to go on an adventure with this thing.
It is. You can really get out and about. It's got a little extra lift, so it's at 9.2 inches ground clearance instead of your 8.7 that the other trims come on,
right.
And it can haul up to 3,000 pounds, so a small camper, anything like that, would be no problem.
Yeah, and I imagine taking your bike, hit some of our bike trails here in Northwest Arkansas wouldn't be a problem either. Is that right, Ed?
That's right, yeah. We've got different bike racks you can install on it, and we do have a lot of people that bike in this area, obviously.
Absolutely. Well, let's take this thing for a spin. What do you say?
All right, sounds good.
Let's do it. Evan, now we're inside of this thing, man, and it is like, it's spacious in here, which before I saw you and I was like, this guy's tall. How's he gonna fit in this? Do you have any trouble fitting in a car, a Subaru?
I'm a big Forester guy because of the size.
Yeah.
So it's interesting because the vehicle itself is shorter than our Outback, but it's a lot taller. So for someone like me, I'm 6'7", it's pretty easy to fit in here.
And you brought up the Outback. I gotta ask a question, like, what is the difference really between a Forester and an Outback? They're very similar when I look at them. Obviously, you as a salesperson are gonna see how different.
Yep, so as far as your wilderness editions go, between the two, because that's what we're in today, so you'll find some similarities in the just how they look, the aesthetics. They've both got the copper stitching on the inside and the badges, but some differences that you'll find in the wilderness editions. One is the Outback's gonna have our turbo engine in it. So you're gonna find a little bit more zip when you're driving the Outback Wilderness.
Okay.
I got to this weekend going out of town. As far as your dimensions, your Outback is a little bit longer and a tad wider, but your Forester's a lot taller.
Okay.
One other difference you probably notice is the windows are a little bit bigger. So you have really nice visibility in the Forester, which a lot of people like. When you pair that with the panoramic moonroof here.
Look at that.
I like this, and some people say they don't use their moonroof, but when it's like a cloudy day especially, I like to open this up just to kind of let the light in a little bit, but so that's another difference.
I feel like you were holding out on me. I didn't know that was up there. You reveal it. Like,
yeah,
boom.
had to save the big reveal. This vehicle, along with a lot of our other SUVs, they're equipped to take on pretty much any dirt road you might find yourself on, but for our extreme, wilderness people that might find themselves on some funky angles, that kind of thing, a little X mode, it helps your traction and grip a lot. One thing that any of our customers might use it for more than that, though, especially since it is equipped for most dirt roads, is when inclement weather comes in. So if you're having to drive at slower speeds through the hills, it's really good for that. We don't skip on our safety, just the equipment that is on all of our Subarus is on the Wilderness as well. Your eyesight programs, the way the vehicle's built, obviously pass our inspection, so they are one of the safest vehicles on the road.
Absolutely, yeah. I feel that safety, when I'm driving the car. It feels like it's like keeping me safe. It's really intense. It's intense, Evan.
It is intense. You know what else is intense?
What's that?
Camping. And speaking of which, this is a great vehicle for camping. We've got a rooftop tent you can put on this bad boy as well. That's a Subaru Genuine accessory that I mentioned.
Of course. And you just rolled out there with that joke. I think we should do something special, Evan. I think we should do dad jokes with Evan, who is not a dad.
No.
Can we?
But I got the jokes.
You got the jokes. Okay, what do you have for us today? We're doing some jokes.
Oof, put me on the spot, Jason.
Yes.
Let's see. For some reason, this one comes to mind. An ancient Roman walks into a bar. Yeah. Right? And he goes up to the bartender and says, "I'll have 5 beers."
Because it's a Roman numeral. Evan, thanks so much for letting us drive this beautiful car around, feel safe. I really, honestly wish we could have taken it off-road because it feels like it's adventure ready.
hey, there's a dirt road very close to the dealership. If you do want to come try out any of our Subarus, try out X mode, then we'll go out there. It's a pretty drive too.
Absolutely. Pay Evan a visit right here at Adventure Subaru. Stick around. We do have more Good Day NWA coming up right after this. Let's go get into some trouble with this thing.
All right.